have forgiven you, but only God can change you. That is the message that parents of one of the student victims of the Garissa University terror attack have for the masterminds and collaborators of the atrocities. Well, KTN's Carol Nderi brings us the sad tale from the family of Charles Kaguru Wanyiri, who represents hundreds of families that are now left with only memories of their children.
In this homestead tucked away in Wamagana area of Tetu in Nyeri County, a solemn cloud hangs heavily over this humble home. They are reminded that a time like this, a year ago, they lost their beloved son in Garissa. Their last-born child, Charles Kaguru Wanyiri, a 25-year-old second-year university student, was pursuing a degree in business management before his life was mercilessly cut short by terrorists.
And he was not physically damaged by the bullets. He was just shot, I think, once here. The bullet came through this left eye.
At just the tender age of 25, Kaguru lost his life. The family is praying for grace daily to cope with the reality that their son is no more. They do not understand why, but forever in their hearts, they will continue to miss him. News that their son's university had been attacked came as a bullet tearing through their hearts. And this led to a frantic search for their loved one in what became as the most agonizing days for the family.
We stayed for 5 days, tracing the body at Ichiromo. And we could not find the body.
And nobody seemed to have prepared Joseph's family for what lay ahead.
So when we went there, fortunately, we were praying that we either get our son alive or injured, or if he was one of the victims, we get the body for the next process of burial.
Wanyiri has only fond memories of his last-born son, whom he says was determined to succeed in his education.
My son was very humble. Very humble. And he was not only a son, but a friend. He was our last-born.
Kaguru's father fears that the family may never come to terms with the loss of their loved one. His 93-year-old grandmother, Milka Wangeshi, wails every time a stranger steps into the compound.
Hawa ni machetani. Kiona watu wanaua watoto, na yule mtoto ambaye ni your hope. Kwa nini hawakuenda huko karibu na tumesikia? Mimi nilikuwa huko Garissa. Na there is a camp, an army camp, just near the college. Why didn't they go there? They wapambane na hao majeshi na kuja kuua watoto wetu.
Hard as it might be for them, they pray for grace and peace.
We, the parents, we have forgiven all those who did that. Na tugeomba Mwenyezi Mungu wale ambao wako na mafikira kama hayo, those who are being radicalized, those who are their masters, it's only God who can change their minds. Sio ati ni silaha ama ni sophisticated weapons from these superpowers. No.
Besides the 100,000 shillings they got to cater for their son's burial expenses, Wanyiri says the family is yet to receive any monetary help from the government. The Chinese government, however, gave this family a small token to help them out, but Wanyiri refuses to disclose the exact amount they got. They are hopeful that the days ahead will get better for them, even as they continue to miss the late Charles Kaguru Wanyiri. Carol Nderi.